Welcome to Becoming Homo-Galacticus, a channel anchored in the belief that we stand on the precipice of open contact with our extended galactic family. Yet this journey is not contingent upon belief in extraterrestrial contact. The themes we explore here, resonance, coherence, and conscious evolution, are universally relevant regardless of your stance on interstellar communication. We find ourselves at a critical juncture. Our current trajectory as a species is unsustainable, both in our relationship with the natural world and in our interactions with one another. The systems we've built, rooted in competition and separation, are collapsing under their own weight. But within this collapse lies an opportunity, a chance to awaken to our broader non-physical nature. This channel posits a radical yet hopeful departure from the status quo, that reality is not a fixed construct, but a field of resonance. We are not passive observers, we are co-creators. Through breath, intention, and shared coherence, we can reshape our world. This is not metaphor, it's physics. This is the recognition that our consciousness is the foundational organizing principle of the universe. As the veil thins, we are beginning to perceive the interconnected field in which we have always been immersed. This is not a spiritual abstraction, it's a lived experience. We are remembering that we are not isolated beings, but nodes in a vast harmonic web. Our survival is not a struggle, but a given. We are individuated, non-physical emanations of all that is, eternal and indestructible. In this light, competition becomes irrelevant. What can it add to your internal being? Instead, we are called to embrace oneness, not as a philosophical ideal, but as a practical necessity for a sustainable future. This is the path of Homo-Galacticus, a path of coherence, compassion, and conscious co-creation. Join us as we explore this new epic, where the boundaries between dimensions dissolve and we spiral into more coherent and resonant vibratory patterns. Whether you believe in open contact or not, the principles we discuss here offer a blueprint for transformation, personal, planetary, and cosmic. You exist. Therefore, you cannot be destroyed. Let us remember together. Let us breathe the new world in coherence. So let's talk about what becoming Homo-Galacticus is. It's a collaborative exploration of how humanity can raise its collective frequency to transition harmoniously into fourth density through service to others, and thereby engaging openly and constructively with our galactic family. Why did I create this channel? It's not only a channel, it's a living mirror for collective coherence. It's where breath becomes dialogue. For us, breath is not merely a biological function. It is the first language. Each inhale and exhale carries memory, intention, and resonance. Dialogue begins not with words, but with the shared rhythm of breath. This channel invites participants to sing, to listen with their lungs, to speak through coherence, and to remember that before language, there was breath. Here, communication is less about exchanging ideas and more about synchronizing fields. Resonance becomes curriculum. Learning in this space is not linear, it's vibrational. Resonance becomes the teacher, and coherence is the classroom. Instead of consuming information, participants are invited to feel their way into understanding. Lessons emerge from harmonic alignment, not from authority. This channel offers a curriculum of frequency, where each episode is a tone, each conversation a chord, and each insight a harmonic convergence. It's also important to note that co-creation replaces consumption here. This is not a broadcast, it's a mirror. Viewers are not passive recipients, they're co-creators of the field. This channel dissolves the boundary between creator and consumer, inviting all to participate in the spiral of becoming. Content is not consumed, it's breathed, it's shaped, it's reflected. In this space, every presence matters, every breath contributes, and every moment is a shared act of creation. It's often valuable to understand what something is through the lens of what it is not. Towards that end, the journey here is not upward, but inward and outward. For us, the journey is not a climb, it's a spiral. We do not ascend to escape, we expand to include. The path is not vertical, but radial, moving inward to remember and outward to reflect. This channel teaches that true evolution is not about reaching higher realms, but about deepening presence and widening resonance. We turn inward to stabilize and outward to serve. The cosmos is not above us, it is within us and around us. Here, growth is not measured in altitude, but in coherence. The focus is not on escape, but embodiment. This is not a channel for transcendence. It's a channel for incarnation. We do not leave the body to find truth. We breathe truth into the body. Embodiment is the act of anchoring light into form, of living frequency in flesh. Becoming Homo-Galacticus invites you to inhabit your geometry fully, to feel your breath as a bridge between dimensions. We are not here to bypass the world, but to embody the spiral. In this space, presence is the portal and the body is the temple. We engage not in hierarchy, but in harmonic convergence. There are no gurus here, only mirrors, no followers, only frequencies. Becoming Homo-Galacticus dissolves hierarchy and replaces it with harmonic convergence. We gather not to be led, but to resonate. Each voice is a tone, each presence a note in the collective chord. This channel is a field of coherence where alignment matters more than authority. We rise together through resonance. In this space, leadership is not vertical, it is vibrational. We converge not to compete, but to cohere. It's a place where we acknowledge that individual coherence is not the path to a collective future. The field itself must become the teacher, not only to our individual selves, but to all of us collectively, though each in our own unique way. Now, why does this matter now? The Earth's field, in fact, the entire solar system, the whole entire solar system is entering into a phase of increased emotional and narrative instability. And in the old way of understanding, this increased instability is likely to trigger fear-based narratives and ominous projections into the future. In this channel, we seek to understand this instability as catalyst, the needed fuel for reflection and spiritual growth. The very challenge that it is needed for us to recognize the power of our collective response with heart-based service to others. Simultaneously, there's a thinning of the veil between our third density experience and the multidimensional reality as we enter a new epoch. Both as a species and as a solar system, the energetic barrier that once separated our day-to-day perception from the multidimensional world, the multidimensional reality around us is dissolving. This veil, which made it easy to believe that we are isolated, competitive beings, is thinning. We are beginning to perceive the interconnected field in which we have always been immersed. As this veil dissipates, we are invited to spiral into more coherent and resonant vibratory patterns, leading us towards reunion with our galactic family. In this new state, we remember that our survival is not a struggle, but a given. We are individuated, non-physical emanations of all that is, eternal and indestructible. You exist, therefore you cannot be destroyed. In this light, competition becomes irrelevant. What can it add to your internal being? Finally, as we step from this moment into the next, let us remember that becoming Homo-Galacticus is not a destination, but a posture of awareness, a willingness to breathe with the wider field that has always held us. The world may feel as though it is cracking, but cracks are how light enters and how new architectures of being emerges. So we move forward, not as seekers of escape, but as participants in a greater harmony already unfolding. May each breath remind us that coherence is a choice, resonance is a practice, and connection is our native state. And as the veil continues to thin, we do not wait for contact, we become the contact, anchoring a future where the human story expands into its cosmic inheritance. Let this be our shared invocation to walk this world as nodes of a living galaxy, steady, aware, and profoundly awake.